So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his
Goes for a shot! Tries to get it clear, and this is... In he goes again! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi, nice-looking ball. Oh, cracking ball. Shot, surely! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's intervened well there. And now they can spring out of defence. A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cleared without complication. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Berbatov, can he get on the end of this? And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it out wide. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
England get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Beckham does really well to win the ball there. And it's Berbatov. Short changes him with that pass. Beckham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we hit half-time. England come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
England head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Aimed beyond the defence. Berbatov. Messi has created one goal already. Pele. Oh, he's bustling through here. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Looking for a runner. Pass is just off target. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25, Stoichkov. Number 20,
Now that looks a decent ball.
Number 14,
Batistuta.
coming on the field. Number
Now it's
22,
Batistuta. He's picked his way through.
Number 9, Mbappe. Number 19,
Adams,
Conte.
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Neymar. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Batistuta. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta gets it away. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in, and that has been cut short. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Iniesta. England looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And smartly reclaimed. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Substitution.
He has found the way through. Here comes the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
2 added minutes.
Barcelona
have been
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. That is some save from Khan. And that is the last effort of the game. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Batistuta. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those...
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Now there's shapes to shoot! Goal, England! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 club. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hazard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Park Ji-sung's a header! In for the pieces! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And yes, it's him again. England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be...
Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
England find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard. And that has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And Batistuta! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
England absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
England are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory. And a chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Iniesta. Zakaria. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi will not want to lose out here. Adriano! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pelé. Oh, there's the shot! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pedri. Iniesta. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, what a ball! Adriano. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal has it out wide and in space. That is good alertness. And that has left him in a heap. Played out to the left flank. Hazard picks it up out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he skips past his man, and he's lost his man here. Well read, nice interception.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
And he's let fly! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa tries to play it through. Pele, he's had a shot! They've done it! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. It's a throw-in. Oh, shooting chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Iniesta gets it clear. Adriano finds himself offside. Looking for options for movement. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. England looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was... This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. England cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Vitinha. Knocks it into space. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Goes for a shot! Goal, England! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the...
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Alisson takes the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Messi. Threads one in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to play it through. Aimed beyond the defence. They're urging him. Real chance! Goal, England! And the message is clear. The only way is up. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
England take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Park Ji-sung. Messi. And here's Batistuta. And that should get the job done. That'll be a throw-in. Neymar getting this one clear. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. He might be in here. Shoots! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is quite a battle.
There will be 3 minutes
This is exactly the
added
kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now their chance! And it's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration.
And there is the half-time whistle. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. Go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Rashford. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? And that has been cut short. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Lovely pass, but can't... Rashford! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Baresi is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending. And this is Pele! He's under a lot of pressure there. Pass is just off target. And he's there to belt it away. Hit into the middle. And he's had it nicked away.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rashford certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. And it's Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rashford. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, there's the shot! Yes, it's in! And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
There's the superb character and personality we always talk about, Peter. And you can tell it's really unsettled their opponents. The question now is, can they take maximum advantage of what they've just done?
Just so calm under pressure, and the finish!
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. Pele is onto this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Marquinhos. Vitinha chips it through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. No mess. That's that, the end. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.